I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, $28,000. Now, you've been watching any crypto news, you know this pump was a fake out, head fake by the finest news outlets in the world, crypto news, which are so freaking manipulated, it's not even funny. So let's dive deep into the manipulation ideas, what might have provoked this crazy pump and the news. More importantly, the whale with a huge trade, probably a 50x long with $100 million just to make a ridiculous amount of money. And I'll show you how this happens in crypto. And I see it all the time on the back end from the emails that I receive. Like some of this stuff is just mind blowing. With these crypto corporations, entities, news outlets, even influencers, Twitter and YouTube. What's going on behind the scenes needs to be covered, and we're going to do so today. So real quick, Bitcoin 6-hour chart. Obviously, you had the fake news pump based on the wrong information, misinformation, and Bitcoin finally broke above 28,000. It's still barely holding that level. You want to see a break and flip at this level in order to move to the range high, which is up near 31,800. If you break to the downside, you're coming down here to 25,550, right? Until this range is broken, we're not going to see a significant move out of Bitcoin. So we're waiting. You can set alerts on lower trend lines if you're trying to catch the move. But my alerts going off crazy this morning, woke up to sirens in the house. Red alert. Bitcoin pumping. So this is a 1-hour chart. So as it was stated on Twitter and was backed up by Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph actually came out with it. Breaking, SEC approves iShares Bitcoin spot ETF. And then BlackRock comes out and just confirmed that this is false and their application is still under review. And look what Bitcoin's price action did. Pump City. Guess what's going to happen when a Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved? Because you'll probably see a domino effect where a bunch are approved at the same time. And just on the news pump, you'll see crazy price action of Bitcoin. This was a fake out, but gives you a good understanding of exactly what's going to happen to Bitcoin. And I'll show you what Bitcoin dominance is going to do, really, and some altcoins we've been watching later on in the video, and why we've been watching them, so you understand better how to make money in this market. So again, fake out right here. I mean, it'd be great for Bitcoin to hold 28,000. You have to think at some point the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved. How many people are thinking, well, I would have missed the pump? Because it happens and it's one thing about trading news. Like I can't trade it. I don't trade it. Like if we were to get Bitcoin at lower prices, 20,000, potentially that'd be an interesting entry, or to add some Bitcoin to your bags. But are you guys holding Bitcoin right now? What's your strategy? And leave me a comment in the comment box. I would rather focus on altcoins because they give crazy amounts of upside. But this level is key to break and hold and flip as support. So are people thinking, oh, I better buy Bitcoin now because when it gets approved, I'm going to miss the move and Bitcoin's going to take off? Is that a thought process? Possibly. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. Loom, 117%. And I'm going to talk about a couple other coins that look like Loom and the patterns that we're watching for. And this is kind of buy high, sell higher, right? Some people say, well, this is the greater fool theory, where, and a lot of crypto is the greater fool theory, because you're buying an asset at a price and you're looking for a greater fool to buy it higher than you. Right? And then you're taking profits. And so you had this huge blow off top with Loom, and we nailed it. 3 days after the post, we're up. You doubled your money on this Loom trade, right? Our trading groups are killing it. Leverage trading group, tons of profits every single day. Very, very profitable. If you're interested in changing the way you see this market and you're ready to start making money now so that your bag is big when this market takes off, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. You can ride the entire bull market with us, and we're going to kill it, period. That's all we do historically, period. Fact. Like we talked about, BlackRock confirmed that this is false information. The SEC didn't approve an iShares Bitcoin spot ETF, but Bitcoin price surged 7% in 10 minutes. So think about how fast Bitcoin's going to pump. Really, you could build a case where holding Bitcoin while Bitcoin's taking off, typically the way the market trades it is they're in Bitcoin and they're FOMOing into Bitcoin. Remember, this is a Bitcoin spot ETF. They're not FOMOing into the altcoins, right? The market, when Bitcoin gets boring after a huge move to the upside, Bitcoin starts consolidating, then you'll see movement into the altcoins more so, right? And I'll keep you updated and walk you through these ideas on where how the money flows in this market, and are small caps taking off? Are we seeing a micro cap season? Because they play out that way. We'll have a bunch of narratives. I'll keep you updated. Bitcoin's going to outperform 98% of the altcoins. Cointelegraph came out and said, we apologize for a post that led to the dissemination of inaccurate information regarding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. An internal investigation is currently underway. We're committed to transparencies, and we will essentially give you more information in the next 3 hours. And I posted, we are sorry. We are sorry, they stated. They probably got paid $10,000 by a whale with 50x long to print the story. And then Bitcoin freaking completely pumps to 30,000 and then gets sold off. And you're like, Chris, how would they get paid? How would they get paid? How would a news outlet in crypto get paid to publish a story? It happens every day. And so this story has always been one of my go-tos. There's a gentleman that emailed 22 news outlets in crypto. He got 14 agreeable responses. They were offering $4,500 for these news outlets to print whatever they wanted to. Well, anything you want printed, we'll do it. And they even said, we will take the sponsored news tag off of the news listing. You can have a trade open. You're a Bitcoin whale. You pay a bunch of news outlets to push a story out, and you make a killing. You pay $4,500 to quite a few news outlets to get the story out. This happens all the time, right? And so it's important to understand this market is easily manipulated. But these news outlets, it's pay to play. And that's what it is. So this was Litecoin. This was a Litecoin pump. When Litecoin was about $178, Walmart announces major partnership with Litecoin. Litecoin verified account deletes tweet on Walmart packed. However, in the meantime, you had a pump from Litecoin from $172 to $240. Real quick pump city. And again, I'm telling you guys, they manipulate this market. They pay to play. They have the right amount of money, and you're in the long, and you're paying the news outlets to put this out. Like, you make a killing. This market is not regulated. This market is the wild, wild west. The Bitcoin weekly chart. Here's your bear market bottom, 200 SMA. And you see the price action pumped above it, and then it retraced. So now your price action is back below the 200 SMA on the weekly. All the sellers were taking profits quickly. All right, so in group, we nailed Loom for 117%. But I want you to understand where we posted the setup. And it broke out of this huge double bottom, right? Huge double bottom. And we doubled our money, 117%. Now look at the Loom chart. And so I drew a couple ideas where you're watching for the breakout. You move this, but there's no volume here. I'm talking about this on screen show yesterday in the group. There's no volume. Where's the volume at? Like, how does this little tiny bit of volume? Loom has a larger market cap compared to some of the coins on KuCoin or MEXC. So much money you can make out of these altcoins when they just go up. And this is telling you, bull market starts, altcoin season starts, these coins just do ridiculous things. It doesn't even make sense. So I've got some coins that I've been watching that have similar patterns. Strax, STRAX. And so this was one where very similar to what we saw out of Loom, right? Where you have, normally this type of triangle is a bearish triangle. However, when these coins are bottoming, these coins, when you see this type of accumulation, or longer, the longer the accumulation, the harder the pump. With STRAX, Strax, you see how you had the breakout. Now look at the volume. This is good volume. This is healthy volume. This is what you want to see. See all that volume in there? See it all? Huge amounts of volume, right? This thing, Pump City. Have all these cup and handles that form later on. You'll get similar pumps, and then you'll get these cup and handles. After they break out, you'll see another leg up, and this whole market just cycles higher, right, when these altcoins take off. Right now, we're having to find the anomalies, the coins that are different. And so one that hasn't broken out yet, BNT, I've been watching. So you get this long-term accumulation, right? This is only on the 4-hour chart. This could be an accumulation for an extended period of time. But if you get TradingView, there's a link in the description, and you can right-click on these. Essentially, you're drawing Alt-H to draw a trend line, and you want to get a notification. You can add alert on horizontal trend line, and only once BNT, when it crosses that line, it's going to let me know. It's going to send me an email, right? So if you're working, busy with your family, kids, whatnot, like, you're not missing these moves. And this is you got to set alerts in this market so you don't miss the moves. This market's going to get, in a very short period of time, this market's going to get very, very bullish. Can Bitcoin dump and move lower? Course. But we're Bitcoin halving, we're counting it down. These spot ETFs, just a matter of time. Like, we are about to make life-changing money, period. Help you change your life financially forever, period. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.